Hello viewers, you are welcome to Chems Tutorial, your number one online YouTube tutorial. And today I'm going to take you to Introduction to Presentation Softwares. Introduction to Presentation Software. What is a presentation software? A presentation software is a program designed to allow the user to present information in an engaging way, such as with text, pictures, sound, and a video. Or we can also say it's an application that allows the user to present information to an audience using a sequence of multimedia formats such as images, videos, audios, and text in the form of slides. So what you are seeing now is a slide that you are seeing that have the information put on it. We can also talk about different packages or examples of presentation software. And for the first one, we have PowerPoint. The application I'm using right now is PowerPoint. MS Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Then we have other presentation softwares such as the Prezi, you have the Beyond, you have the Slideshow, Google Slide, you have the Keynote, you have the Haiku Deck, you have the Slide Dog, you have the Custom Show, you have the Visme, you have the Flash, Cora presentation. And all these are examples of presentation software, but the most common one, of course, is the Microsoft PowerPoint, especially in our part of the world, which is Africa. Normally use Microsoft PowerPoint frequently, but the other softwares can also be used, and they are more convenient even to use them. Example like the Google Slide. So you can have a preview of, as we've seen, this is the Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to show you a preview of the Prezi, Beyond, Slideshow, the Google Slide, the Keynote, Haiku, just for you to custom show, just for you to have a feel of how it looks, the interface, how the interface also looks like. And good, that's the Prezi. As you can see, that's how the interface looks like, which is also part of a presentation software, a type of presentation software. You have the Beyond, this is the Beyond, this is how the interface. You have the Slideshow, that's the interface for you, the Windows feature, or features of the Windows screen. And then you have the Google Slide. This is the Google Slide, as you can see. They have the Keynote. This is the interface of the Keynote. This is just an example I'm showing to you. Then you have the Haiku Deck, which is also there. We've inserted certain images. Then you have the Slide Dog. This is the interface of the Slide Dog, where you can use to do your presentation. They have the Custom Show, right? That's good. There's a Custom Show, the interface for you. All the various tools also available for you to use them. That's the Custom Show. They have the Visme. This is the Visme. And they have the Flash, the Cora, etc., etc. So good. Now let's look at the PowerPoint, which normally used in our part of the world. And if you take this is the Windows screen of the Microsoft Office PowerPoint, and have where you've written presentation to or PowerPoints. That's the title bar. From the title bar, I have the menu bar, which contains the various tools hidden, and all the tools hidden here are being displayed at the ribbons. This side is called the ribbons. That is called the ribbons. So for example, if we click home, so that all the tools becomes active once I've clicked here, which means I have to type something. Good. So that's home. Example. Good. Presentation. Introduction to presentation software. So we have the various tools that you can use here under the ribbons. When you click on the home tab, all the tools are here available for you. And then if we click on insert, you can insert a photo album, you can take a screenshot, you can go online and insert pictures, you can also insert pictures, you can insert tables, new slides. You have shapes, various shapes that you can also, if you want to use any of the shapes available, you can also insert them. You have the smart charts, you have the charts. You can also link your work or your document to other documents, like the hyper links. You can add any word art if you want to introduce a word art, different types of word art that can apply. For example, even change you can even change it here. And once you insert something, we have the format, which also displays at the menu as additional menu. So back to the home, back to insert. That's the word art. Nicely, you can put a header, you can put a text box, you can number your slides, etc., etc. Then you come to the designs, the various designs. You have different types of designs that we can apply. Good, nicely. You can also have this one, you can have this, and in any case, any of the slide design that you use depends on first the people you're going to present the work to and the information you have across. So choose an appropriate design template. Choose an appropriate design template. For example, you can click on this one, choose an appropriate design template. Then you have transitions. Transitions normally talks about how to move from one slide to another slide. In between the two slides, what happens is a transition. So let's have where you have two or more slides. So go to transitions. Good. So that means from slide 1 to slide 2. In between, what happens is what I've shown you. Then you click on the second one. Then you can choose any of the transitions. Good. Then your last one. A lot of them are there. Let's dissolve it. Good. So then you can add your animation. See that this ones we've add various animations to them. When I click on animations, let's say for example, introduction to computers, you want to apply an animation to it, select it, and then you have your entrance, emphasis, exit, and then the motion parts. So you can put in fly in. Good. So that's an animation. And these are just the introductory aspects. We'll take each of these menus and then go into details. So when you are done with the work, probably you can also do your slideshow if you want to. Slideshow. So good. So that's the first transition that was applied. This is the second transition. And these are the animations that we apply. And then the third transition. And this another animation that we apply. All these are animations that we apply to our document. Good. Then you can also review. Click on the view. This we are using the normal view. You can put your work or into an outline view. This is an outline view. You have all the various how you've presented slide 1, 2, and 3. So the slide 1 talks about introduction to presentation software. We try to define it in the slide 2, and then we give the various examples of the presentation software. You can also sort it out. So this is a slide sorter view. You have the notes where you can put additional notes under the slides. You have the reading view that very boldly for you to read, and then we have the master slide. All this one be dealt with when it come back to the normal slides. Good. Then you can also put it in the handouts. This is the format that we have, right? So let's come back to our normal view. You can also put a ruler just to guide you. This is a ruler, both vertical and horizontal. You can also put grace. You want to put certain details, and then we want to guide it by the grace. These are the grace which are also there. And then you can also put the guides. The guides will really divide it into 4. If you want to put certain information there, we have additional things that we can also add here. And then the review, you can add a comment if you want to. When you are done with your work, typing everything, you can also check your spellings. Right, if you are done, we come to the file where you want to insert a new slide. Open a slide. You want to save your work. If you want to print, so if you want to save, we click on save as, and then where do you want to save? I want to save in document, so you click on document. There you have it, presentation. Then you give the name, the file name, then how you want to save it. That's the save as type. When you are done, you click on save. Already you've checked your location where you want to place in document, so you click on save. Good. So you've saved your work. Go back to file again. You also have a print. After you are done, you want to print your work. This is a print preview. If you print it, that's how it's going to look. We select the printer, do all the various settings. If you are done, how many copies do you want to print? The number of copies, you also put it there, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then how do you want to print it? Do you want to print all slides, print current slide? Then you have to do your selection, all the settings you need to put there, right? When you are done, you can also export your work. You can share your work. That's under the file. You can also equally introduce a new, if you want to introduce new, whether blank or themes, templates, you can choose any of them and then we introduce. So these are the tools under the file menu. And as I've already explained, this is your slide. When I say a slide, this is a slide which is made up of the placeholder, and the placeholder is where normally you put the heading or the title of your presentation. And then you have the subtitle placeholder. That's where you put the information into it. We look at the second one. So this is where I put my heading into the main placeholder, presentation software, and then I build all the various points or the information in the subtitle placeholder. You have the status bar also down here. So basically, this is a presentation, in the features of the presentation software, and precisely Microsoft Office PowerPoint. And any other time, we're going to take you through all the various tools that we can also apply to your presentation. I hope it's well understood and it's easy. You can use any of the tools available. See you another time, and bye bye.